Good morning, this is News Headline, live from Wisdom Yard Television. I am Toyosi Adeshino. Listen to the headlines. Strike. Blackout as workers shut down power grid. Inflation dropping, economy heading in right direction, Finance Minister. Strike. Police caution organized labor to act responsibly. Now the news in details. Following the decision of the organized labor to proceed on nationwide strike today, Monday, with the aim of getting the federal government to approve a living minimum wage for workers, the Nigerian Police Force has emphasized the importance of adherence to the existing laws governing such activities and calls for caution to prevent a breakdown of law and order within the country. A statement by the Nigerian Police Force Public Relations Officer, ACP Miwa Adejobi, on Monday said that though labor has a right to advocate for the interest of all workers, the Nigerian Police Force views this as action as a potential catalyst for increased tension and political instability. It reads, the Nigerian Police Force, while acknowledging the recent announcement by organized labor regarding the intention to embark on a nationwide strike action and understanding the rights of organized labor to engage in such actions to advocate for the interest of all workers, wishes to emphasize the importance of adherence to the existing laws governing such activities and calls for caution to prevent a breakdown of law and order within the country. The NPF hereby urges organized labor to proceed with the ongoing deliberations at the tripartite committee, which is focused on determining a new minimum wage, and shelve the planned strike as such decision is essential to prevent untold hardships on members of the public and maintain order and stability within our country. The Nigerian Police Force assures the public that ample deployments have been made across the country to ensure that citizens can go about their lawful duties without hindrance. Therefore, all members of the public are encouraged to remain calm and continue with their lawful daily activities, while organized labor is urged to act responsibly and in accordance with the law, prioritizing dialogue and legal avenues to resolving the existing grievances. The Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, experiencing an appreciable growth that may see the high inflation in the country come down in few months. Edun spoke on Sunday when he featured as a guest on Channels Television's Politics Today. The National Bureau of Statistics had reported in its April Consumer Price Index that Nigeria's inflation rate rose to 33.20% in March 2024, up from 31.70% in February. According to the Bureau, food inflation also surged to 40.01% in the month under review. But the minister said on Sunday that the situation was under control, saying the reforms and economic policies of President Bola Tinubu were gradually paying off. He said Mr. President has achieved relative growth and stability in his first year in office. The necessary fallout of the measures that had to be taken were higher interest rates to fight inflation and attract foreign currencies, which was successful. In terms of inflation, it is coming down. It is expected and projected to come down over the next few months, he said. The Transmission Company of Nigeria has announced the complete shutdown of Nigeria's power grid by labor unions as the strike by the Nigeria Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress begins today. NLC and TUC commenced a nationwide industrial action on Monday in protest against the 60,000 naira minimum wage proposal of the federal government. Announcing the shutdown of the national power grid in a statement issued on Monday morning by TCN spokesperson Ndidi Mba, the transmission firm said the action was deliberately done by the workers. The statement was titled, "Grid Shutdown Union Deliberately Shuts Down the National Grid." It read in part, the Transmission Company of Nigeria hereby informs the general public that the labor union has shut down the national grid, resulting in a blackout nationwide. The national grid shutdown occurred at about 2:19 a.m. this morning, June 3, 2024. At about 1:15 a.m. this morning, the Benin transmission operator under the Independent System Operations Unit of TCN reported that all operators were driven away from the control room and that staff that resisted were beaten, while some were wounded in the course of forcing them out of the control room. Without any form of control supervision, the Benin Area Control Center was brought to zero. Before the news comes to an end, listen to the headlines once again. Strike. Blackout as workers shut down power grid. Inflation dropping, economy heading in the right direction, Finance Minister. Strike. Police caution organized labor to act responsibly. Thank you for listening. I remain Toyosi Adeshino.